Hello, you're listening to another episode of Moral Ambiguity, Blood Money. Last time there was some heavy shenanigans, especially towards the end of the episode.
More like shit-nanigans.
Got him. Got him. Sonia hatched a scheme to use a filter of love on an unwitting person as a prank. You had all decided to then go to the Guild for Acrobats, Brawlers, and Martial Artists to chase down a loan shark named Connor. On the way there, you had passed by a wrestling ring and flyers for the next show called Domain of Dread, advertising 3 title matches. The receptionist at the guild pointed you in the direction of the yawning portal, so you headed there. Durnan told you that Connor was on the 2nd floor. There, he was playing a game of poker, in which some of you have joined. Jack managed to slip some of the filter and love into Connor's drink, and Connor became charmed by Sonia. Sonia had him lead her to his place nearby and took all the paperwork that denotes like who owes him money. You also managed to pilfer 50 gold pieces alongside of that, so good job, Sonia. You returned then to Corin to ensure him that you finished the job. You then received 50 more gold pieces, so that's 100 total. Make sure you mark that down.
Oh, that's way easier to calculate than 50.
And then, against my better judgment, I let you guys lacquer a wagon and fill it with water to make it a mobile hot tub. Continual fire spells underneath it for the heat. And then you guys set off for Red Larch. That's where
I just realized, and I'm very sad about it. We were talking about like wrestling and like blood sport, and you had a character named Connor, and I didn't make, not once did I make a Conor McGregor joke, and I'm very, very sad about that.
That's MMA.
I know that it's MMA, but they're basically the same thing. They're basically
all I'm gonna say.
And also,
don't let the UFC fanboys hear you.
Yeah, well, all I'm gonna say is,
all I'm
give me
gonna
your
say.
belt! Okay, that's
All I'm gonna say is my character's initials are literally VKM.
Yeah, for the Voodoo Kin Mafia, we understand the reference.
Yeah.
Calm down. Fucking TNA, you're a TNA mark. We get it.
I will not tolerate that slander.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking TNA. You can.
No, it's been getting better.
There's a lot of things wrong with like
Alright,
TNA.
so
But it doesn't have the best track record.
True. You all leave down the long road heading out of Waterdeep.
In
The
style.
cool spring wind, yeah. The cool spring wind blows through your hair, or in Varroth's case. Varroth, do you have hair?
No,
don't
I
think
do
you have
not.
hair. Okay.
The only thing Jack is wearing is his flat cap.
All right.
We talked about this last time. I remember having the conversation.
No, we didn't. What the
Yes,
fuck
we
are you
did.
talking about?
The only thing Jack is wearing is his flat cap. We're in the back of we're in a fucking, what do you call it? We're in a fucking hot tub.
Oh yeah, we're in the hot tub. Yeah, that's fine then. I forgot.
No nudity. Oh, hot tub. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I forgot about that stupid thing.
You don't wear a bathing suit in the hot tub. It's a
You
faux
do
pas.
you do when you're not with family.
We might as well be family.
We
Hold
knew each
up.
other for like a
Hold
year.
up.
Yeah, that.
Hold up.
Baby.
Think about
Hold
that.
up. You want to think on that phrasing?
I think you meant not when you're with family.
No,
I'd
the
rather
only.
not be in a hot tub with my dad, who is also naked. Thanks.
No, but like those are people who are like, for the most part, you're like, we've already seen all each other naked. No one
I don't
cares.
like any of where.
Dude, you got some weird boundaries.
I don't like where any of this is going.
Neither do I. That's like.
All right. Moving past that.
Listen, man, a dick is a dick.
There's
good
the
point.
episode byline.
A dick is a dick.
Now this. the cool spring wind blows through your hair as your lacquered wagon speeds down the road. Now this travel will last a full day, and you can lay over in the village of Amphale if you want to stop during the night, or you can continue through the night and trade watch shifts. What would you like to do?
Am I remembering correctly that this is a really shitty road to get to
It's
Red Larch?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, so let me ask you this: at what point during the trip is all of the water gone out of the wagon? And we're just riding around in a hot.
No. It's like
Hold up,
magic.
I think I have create water.
There's magic. It could be like a magic. If we ordered a jacuzzi, it's got to be a magic jacuzzi where the water doesn't get bad and it stays hot and it stays in the fucking wagon. All right.
Yeah, but we were only gonna lacquer it and not magically lacquer it. And I'm not cheap, or I am cheap, so I'm not paying for a bunch of extra shit. So unless Varroth has create water, there ain't
I
no.
do not.
That's all. That's all we got.
I got control water.
All right.
So just keep it all in the.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can just
in
keep
the boat.
control water. It's fine.
I
Yeah,
ain't wasting a 3rd level slot for that.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're right. Keep all your 3rd level slots for when we really need it, like when you're not casting all the other bullshit you can do.
Holy shit.
I've only ever seen him cast like 2 spells. One was like a healing thing, and then all the rest of them were lightning. Just
Same.
lightning. Everything lightning.
To save
I don't
your
believe
life.
you have any other spells but lightning and healing. And to be fair, that's a good kit.
I mean, when the whole
Up a ditch.
subclass is built on maxing out that damage, why the hell not?
Yeah, hey, when you're a thundercloud, every problem's a lightning rod. I get you.
That's not half bad analogy. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one is actually pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
You had to have it one of these days.
Blind chicken finds corn. News at 11.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
A very good point.
Even
Now,
a gun with 1 bullet gets.
Now to answer the
And
DM's
you're
question, no, we're not really doing anything. I think we're just not. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to go out and I'm in the hot tub. I'd say we just wait till whatever problem happens comes to us.
Comes to the hot tub.
Yeah, and then maybe being in the hot tub, it'll stop being a problem.
Okay.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, we're going to be doing a rolling seduction.
In the hot tub.
I mean, you know,
Hey.
look, sometimes it just wants to relax, right? Even like, you know, what? Like demon dogs or whatever the fuck we fought last time want to relax a little bit now and then.
I mean, we did befriend a bullet.
Yeah.
Is the bullet in the
No, he's at home. He's at home.
yeah, the bullet is way too big to fit in a wagon.
The bullet is the guard dog of the manor.
As compared to all the water.
Yes, as compared to all of the water.
which is
Anyway, are
perfectly
we
fine
rolling?
to fit.
Are we stopping for the night or are we keeping rolling?
I ain't stopping for shit. I'm in the hot tub,
Dude,
All right.
going straight through.
which
Like,
is mostly just soup by now.
Okay,
also,
I guess.
I thought this was only supposed to be like a day. You know, it was supposed to take a day.
Yeah.
When people say that things take days, they don't mean a full 24 hours. They typically mean about like 12 hours.
No,
If
it's
that
not
much.
24 hours, bud. It's a day.
That's also, I don't know how long a day is in this fucking.
It's
It's 24 hours.
Okay.
All right, so who's taking first watch then?
I will. Sure. I'm awake.
God damn it! Why didn't we bring? We have a fucking like enchanted doll that doesn't need to eat or sleep. Why didn't we fucking bring him to be the watch?
Because you are apparently awake for most of ever,
Yeah, but I'm
and
in the
therefore
hot tub.
don't have to sleep.
I'm in the hot tub. It means I gotta get out of the hot tub.
I mean, you don't have to get out. You
I
can
mean,
watch
this is
it.
also fair.
Alright, so Jack's taking first watch. Roll me a d20 there.
Okay. Am I pruny yet?
Just a straight one.
Roll.
Just a straight d20.
Do I need to roll a prune check?
I would hope not.
Okay. That is an 18.
18.
Extra pruny.
Wood nymphs come running out of the forest.
I'm down.
You see up ahead an overturned wagon and 2 black forms lying in the mud out in front of it.
Oh.
Oh, this is harshing the buzz.
Are the rest of you just asleep in the hot tub? Who's driving the wagon? Do we have a
how's
driver?
the sleeping situation?
Do we have a driver?
I was gonna say, as soon as a driver.
Very, very well, you guys.
I would assume the person on watch is driving.
No, you know what? No, we ordered a fucking
I'm not wearing clothes. I'm not putting it on.
You don't
We
have to wear
ordered-
clothes to drive at night.
We ordered a jacuzzi fucking limo. Alright? So let's just assume that whatever place has a fucking, what are they called? What are the
I actually
what are the mechanical dudes?
Get a driver up, like actually get a driver.
Yeah, let's just say he's one of those mechanical dudes and that he don't need to sleep. Or he's an elf and he don't need to sleep.
So you want me to retroactively give you guys a driver?
No, I thought we had a driver.
I thought we had a driver.
No.
What do you mean no? We were all in a jacuzzi. How was the thing moving? I'm pretty sure. I thought we had a driver.
I was under the impression that we got a driver. Because that was the idea, was that we were all gonna fucking be in a jacuzzi limo. Like that was the plan, and you don't get a jacuzzi limo without a driver. Like that's a faux pas.
Or can we drive from the jacuzzi?
I assumed it was magic propelling it forward. Anyway,
This is the stupidest fucking thing.
it
We
is.
did not think this through at all.
I can.
This is
Listen,
nonsense. What did we do?
I can give you guys a driver. Do you want one? Yes, no.
We
No,
have
let's just
people.
say
Oh wait. Ilphelodel.
we have people that could do it for us.
you can have one of
that
your
are-
skeletons do it.
That's true. Are they
Throw a
intelligent
robe on
enough?
him and put a mask on him and give him some gloves and we're good.
Are they intelligent enough?
I don't think it matters.
I... Then we have
I
a
like
skeleton
this plan.
driving.
I would say yes because they have skeletons riding horses.
We are being driven by Darts, who is dressed in an exact replica of Strahd's clothing.
Okay, I was thinking something that wouldn't give him away as a walking skeleton man, but you do you, fam.
It's too late.
He's got a mask on.
You realize we're gonna start a legend in these parts, right?
You're in so much fucking trouble.
I mean,
The skeletal rider of the long road.
With his party of naked. You know what? I don't.
hey, can we take off his head? Can we take off his skull?
Man, I don't fucking like this at all.
Because I just thought, like people think there's the Legend of the Headless Horseman, and they would be like a Legend of the Headless Carriage.
The legend of the headless jacuzzi limo driver?
Well, I mean, people don't know that there's a jacuzzi inside it. They just know that there's a carriage being driven by a headless driver, so maybe they'd be like,
Matt,
oh, that's some spooky shit.
sorry.
Stay away.
I think this was my fault, and I apologize.
Hey, the moment you guys said we want to lacquer a wagon and turn it into a mobile hot tub,
Next
The
time
wheels
we'll just say we buy a fucking limo. God damn it.
the wheels were off.
Oh boy.
But yeah, you see an overturned wagon ahead of you in the mud, with 2 dark forms lying on either side of it.
Ugh.
I will stop. Darts. I'm assuming I have rudimentary control of darts since I'm on watch. Is that something that can even be given?
I do not know.
Someone disappeared.
Probably Craig.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
Craig.
Craig.
All right. Well, we still have the recording stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Still rolling on OBS.
I
Fuck Craig.
don't know if I can, but I don't sleep, so
Couldn't
It's
you
easy
just
not
tell him to
wake me up.
follow Jack's commands?
Maybe.
Like-
I'm not really sure.
You give
I don't
him
know
the
if that's-
command, follow this guy's commands?
I don't. I don't know if that's too complex for undead or not. I haven't really tried it.
Jack, go ahead and try.
Darts, I need you to stop.
He pulls back on the reins.
Okay. And I will get a bathrobe. I guess. And I'll summon the falchion. Or falchion, god damn it. The fire sword. Fuck, I'm just become Ford, huh? Jesus Christ. And light it on fire so I can see. And I'll
Okay.
hold it up so I can see the forms.
No, don't you. You don't have dark vision?
No, I'm a human.
Doesn't everyone here have dark vision?
I'm
I
a
don't.
human.
Oh.
You have like low light vision or something, right?
Nope.
Oh, weird.
Right, so you're
So one of the new sub races for Dragonborn has dark vision, but not the basic one.
I'll just kind of walk a little bit forward and kind of keep an eye out,
okay.
see if I can figure out what that is.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception. Okay, let me load up roll 20. This is better because I'm not even signed in. This is gonna take a second.
Oh, hey, do you need... I call out from inside the wagon. I rolled out the window. Is there someplace you need to see?
What do you mean roll down the window? We're in the back of a wagon. There's no
What?
window. It's just think about the way I've been thinking about it is a giant tub on wheels.
Okay, where do you need to see? Where
How
are you
far
looking
out
at?
is it?
From where you are right now, it's about 50 feet out.
You would be in reverie right now. And
Okay, I throw a searing sunburst over there.
you're in reverie.
You're asleep.
That's why I took first watch.
I don't sleep.
You're in reverie though.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
That's like a meditation.
That's at 4 hours you have to be down.
Perception.
I think while elves are in trance, they are aware of what's going on around them.
That's a 22.
A 22. The two dark figures on either side of the wagon are gutted horses.
Oh.
Gnarly.
So at that
Fantastic.
point, then I will yell at Sonia and Ilphelodel.
I'm going to assume that wakes us all up, though, if you're
Oh, yeah.
yelling.
Well, because I know they're the ones in reverie right now, so they'll wake up the fastest.
Okay, okay.
I was gonna say, Varroth, roll a perception to see if you can hear Jack yelling.
I'm not. I'm being loud. I just assume I call for those two
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
in, we're in,
simply
we're in
because I know they will get up immediately. Varroth may take a minute or two.
we're
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 24 anyway.
So yeah,
Save that.
elves in a trance remain semi-conscious. Ilphelodel will get out of the tub in a black speedo, and he'll put his bandolier with his like component pouches and whatnot around his bare chest, and get
Are you coming out naked?
in a black speedo.
Okay, that's fair. I'm wearing like a white and pink bath towel, or like a bathrobe.
Swinging in the breeze.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, just keep in mind then that your armor class is 10.
Okay. No, it's 10 plus my dexterity modifier. Thank you very much, which is fairly high.
Okay, but I have no
armor-
dex
It's
modifier.
a 15. My dex is it's a 14 for my armor class.
Okay, do I see anything? I got dark vision, so I'm like, do I see anything?
Well, with dark vision, you only see out to 60 feet, as if it were dim light or bright light, and then that's
And
how it works,
darkness. Yeah,
and darkness is real
you can
dim.
see in dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I don't know why I rolled. Stupid site doesn't make goddamn.
This is
12.
why I use acoustic dice.
Ooh.
12. You notice a set of rather giant footprints leading away from the wagon and into the woods nearby.
Can I see that way, or is it like too far? How far away is the forest where they go into?
The woods are about 60 feet away.
All right, I'm just gonna throw a searing sunburst over there.
And
Hold
what
on,
does
real
that
quick.
do?
Real quick before you do that. Are we talking like giant human footprints?
There's 5 toes.
Okay, so human like. Okay. Well, because you could mean giant or a giant animal or whatever. I was getting clarification.
Yeah, I'll skulk over there.
No. I create like a spirit bomb, where it's like yellow, and I just like pop it over there like a volleyball. Because I can go within like 100. I can use it and throw it within 150 feet.
Does it give off light?
Yeah.
It's like a fireball, isn't it? Like
Nope. It's a radiant sphere of light,
Oh, okay.
and it hit where I throw it. Makes a 20-foot radius that any creature has to make a Constitution saving throw. And I'm just gonna do that a couple of times over there because I don't need to use key points. I can just kind of, do it.
I thought you had to use a key point for that.
Nope. I just kind of bop them over.
Okay.
Since we're not in combat, I can just do that. I'm assuming.
You're actively destroying some nature.
It's already like a fucked up forest, right? Also,
I
how
can
much
just
damage
pass
does it?
daylight.
Oh, you can do that?
Sonia throws like 4 of these.
Yeah, literally. I'm doing that. You can do that?
Like,
You should probably just do that then. You should just do that then.
I'll cast daylight over where she was throwing them. It's 60 feet of light, of bright light, and then dim light for an additional 60 feet past that.
You see a massive herd of deer just scatter.
Well, there goes dinner.
Different directions.
Is it a herd of massive deer? Or a massive herd of deer?
A massive herd.
Okay, so they're normal sized deer, there's just a lot of them.
Yes.
It's
There
not
goes
like
dinner.
a regular herd, but they're
It
huge.
would be funny if they were ogre-sized deer, but
Yeah. It's like 70 feet tall deer.
Oh god. Kaiju deer.
Good eats. Are there still more footprints into the woods?
there's just the one set.
Alright.
Are there
I'm gonna
any human corpses? Does it look like anyone was dragged?
It does, actually.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
looks
take
like
the
someone
time
was
to
dragged.
put my armor on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, it
just
looks
saying.
like that whoever was driving this particular wagon had been snatched up from the wagon and then dragged into the woods.
They were giant napped. Okay. I think we should probably try to get those people back then. I mean, we have the power. We should do it.
Hey, Darts. Does he listen to me? Hey, hit that nitrous and let's get the fuck out of here.
No, man, we need to look. We have power. We should help these people.
What do you mean by we have power?
I can fucking throw fireballs. You can fucking
Yeah,
throw energy
but
blasts.
A lot of people can do that.
Yeah, well, the people that got taken, or the person that got taken, can't, and we have the ability to do something about it. We should do something about it.
I don't know. I feel like this is
Where have
a lot
you
of.
been for the last several months of our lives?
Yeah.
I have my moments. Okay.
This feels weird. It's like it's one of those things where it's like we don't even know. We don't know how long ago this happened. We don't know if that person. We have no idea.
How this happened. By looking at the corpses of the horses.
Survival check?
They look like they were just torn open with claws.
Yeah, but like
Okay, but how long?
Oh, how long?
Has
Eh,
decay
give or-
set in? Are we gone?
Give or take. Make a nature check.
I'm not very good at it, but I'll try. That's a 20. I rolled a
I
19.
don't know. I'll just say I'll do it, but if you got
You estimate that these have been here for maybe 5 hours.
Okay, so it literally has not been that long. Let's get our gear on. Let's go look. We'll give it an hour. If we can't find any tracks and we don't see anything, we'll come back and we'll leave.
Sounds good to me.
So I'm gonna go put my gear on.
All right.
I will pull the cork out of the pool so it'll drain so we can pour more water in it. So it's not just soup.
All right, so you just hear the water splashing onto the muddy road.
All right. And then we are going to, I guess we'll head out into the woods. I mean, I am. I don't know if anyone else is coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
All right, so Jack, Varroth.
Hey, Ilphelodel, do you know like a spell that can like have my skeleton come out of my body so it can do shit, and then when it's done, it can come back and crawl back in. That way, I don't have to do it.
I can
That's
get
something like-
about half. I can get about halfway there.
Get it out. Putting it in might be a problem.
All right, you know what? Fine, you work on that second half, and then we'll have something going.
Oh god, I just thought of an idea for a spell that makes you vomit out your own skeleton.
No.
That's
And then you gotta.
nasty.
Now, what you need to do is think of a spell that lets you slurp it back in.
Ugh.
I don't like the word slurp.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
That is a very wrong word.
So, Ilphelodel and Sonia, you guys are going to the woods as well?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to go, we don't have to. I just think it's a good idea.
All right. So, Jack, are you taking point?
Yes.
Make a survival check to keep track of the tracks.
Any more of those you want to put in there? That's a 10.
You lose them after about 10 minutes.
All right, we did what we could. Time to go back, get back in the wagon.
I rolled a 22.
What do we
Jack,
gotta roll?
Varroth, you had found them again. They twist around several of these large trees, and then they continue in a northeastern direction.
Varroth?
Yes.
We were doing our due diligence, and that should be the end of it.
You can't do that. You
I
can't sit
can.
there and
I
say,
can, though. I did it.
we gotta go save the chidlings, and then like walk 5 feet and go,
But Jack, I found the tracks.
Yeah.
They're literally right there.
Good job, buddy.
Like, Jack, they're 5 feet to your
now we're
left.
doing
How
that.
did you miss them?
Now we have to. Now we're doing it. I had to get up and put fucking clothes on and shit.
I had to put on pants.
Yeah, like fucking. Now we're doing this. We're hiking now.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Sonia,
Put on pants.
Yeah.
in your ear you hear, "Hello there."
Well.
Ilphel, stop. Ilphel, stop fucking with me, all right?
Come again?
You just like whispered hello there in my ear, and while I too am a fan of Obi-Wan, I don't think this is the appropriate time.
It wasn't me that time.
Okay, can you guys hear that?
Sonia, you're scaring me.
Now, the damn didn't say anything.
I'm gonna lean over
Did
to
they
Jack
hear
and say,
that?
it's time to put her down. She's gone
No,
senile.
I think she finally cracked.
I summoned
rest of-
the sword.
Who's
I guess
closest? Who's
finally
closest to Sonia?
Probably Ilphel. which doesn't help because I feel it would just lie.
Well, if it's Ilphelodel at least heard the chuckle.
Oh. Well. I have
Plan
news.
Omega. He just starts summoning the fucking. Is that your thing for everything now?
Sonia, like, are you losing it? Are you cracking? You're hearing stuff that nobody else is.
Jack,
Yes.
activate magic eyes. Look around me.
I pop my magic eyes. Just pop them right out of my head.
There is the purplish hue of illusion magic standing right behind Sonia in a large humanoid form.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna turn and punch around in my area with my magic hands because they're magic.
Make an attack roll.
There we go. That's why I got those magic hands.
I'll throw a dagger.
9 is really low, but I need to see what my added thing is onto that. It's a +9, so 18.
An 18 misses.
Fuck.
I'll throw a dagger at it.
Make an attack roll with a disadvantage because you can't see.
I can't see it. You told me I could.
Oh right. I'm dumb.
It's fine. That's a 23.
23 does hit, and as the dagger embeds itself into this thing's chest, you see the purple form just kind of whisk away, revealing a large humanoid with this with this bluish skin, wearing tattered pants and a brown cloak.
Do I recognize it? Like the kind of creature it is?
Jack, make a nature check.
No.
or history.
That's a natural 20. It'd be a 21 for nature. It'll be also a 21 for history.
This is an Oni.
Oh!
Oh, cool.
There's not a Japanese person to eat for miles. Weird.
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
I'm gonna throw another dagger at it.
I was about to say...
Technically, it didn't expect... Was it surprised by me throwing that dagger at it?
How many...
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I still did damage then. I did do damage, and it is technically before his turn. So I do...
I love that we have to fight a monster that at 18 was not enough to hit. Cool.
I did 13 damage to it.
Noted.
I rolled a 19 for initiative.
I'll ask for your initiative rolls.
When I'm good and goddamn ready.
That doesn't seem
Sonia.
right. Hang on. I'm ask for other people. I'm looking something up.
All right, Jack.
17.
Varroth.
19.
Damn.
Ilphelodel.
13.
Gotta punch it up.
Where's my... I'm trying to find my... Okay, let's see.
Roll into... Oh boy. Oni rolled high.
Damn.
My initiative is better. Where the fuck is it? Goddamn, where's my initiative? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find it on this goddamn website where it's like...
What are you looking for?
What my initiative, like, what the calculation for my initiative is.
It's always your
It's
dex
just your dexterity modifier.
bonus, unless you have something.
It's just straight your dex. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 25.
You don't get your proficiency bonus on initiative, do you? fuck.
Not unless you have something. I don't know. I think there's a thing you can get. Sonia, you go first in initiative.
And we're gonna make sure this dude doesn't get his fucking shits on attacking. Yeah, fuck it. We're not gonna let this go. First of all, it's a war attack. That's a 19.
19 hits.
19 hits.
More like 19 shits, am I right?
Ayo!
It's 12 damage. Oh wait. Let me fucking. It's 12 bludgeoning and 2 fire.
Okay.
Hey, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that a stunning strike I
yes,
smell?
yes, it is. You're gonna smell a lot of them.
That's a 23.
Okay, and then I go for my second attack. Ooh, this one was really high. It's 27.
27 hits.
That's 7 bludgeoning and 6 fire. And roll that Constitution saving throw.
Will do. That is a 25.
God damn it. That's alright. And then I'm going to turn that into a flurry of blows. How many fucking words? God damn it. Okay, yeah. So, hang on, I need to take away all of these. So it's 8. That's not 18. No, I got 1 plus 10. Yeah, okay, 8. Making 2 more attack rolls. That's 23.
23 hits.
That's 9 bludgeoning and 1 fire.
Okay.
And fucking hit that Constitution saving throw.
Where were these rolls last night when I was playing D&D? What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Maybe you should play
That's
better.
a 24.
Oh!
And the second one is another 19.
19 does hit.
That's 8 bludgeoning and 6 fire. And hit that last Constitution saving throw.
That's an 8.
Yes! It took half of my key points, but I got him.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
And how long is it stunned for?
Till the end of my next turn.
Fuck me.
Have fun. I don't want to fight this thing, so we're just gonna kill it now.
Yeah, about that. Whose turn is next?
Up next is Varroth.
I was gonna say,
All right.
You have advantage on attack rolls against this creature.
Alright, well, that's not what I'm doing. Varroth is just gonna kind of squint his eyes at it. Because he's kind of angry, because we woke up when he was having a very nice nap in the hot tub.
very good hot tub related dreams.
And he's just gonna start snarling out the most vile curses and draconic he can think of.
That's not very nice.
As this sickly green miasma starts running from his hand towards the Oni.
Gross.
And now I get to
What
roll
is
14.
this?
Harm! I get to roll 14 d6s.
Nice.
Fuck.
I have to get a calculator.
Is there a saving throw?
Constitution.
He seems really good at those.
Oh, but not good enough. That's an 11.
Oh, you're taking full.
I was gonna say it probably saves for half. You ain't saving for shit this time.
You had to waste all your good saves on my first 5 stunning strikes.
He takes 53 necrotic damage.
How much?
53.
I tell you what, that's a lot of damage right there.
All right. Wow.
That is also my 1 6th level slot.
God damn. I say god damn.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that is my turn. Varith
Well.
is an angry boy right now.
He's not the only one.
The max it can do is 84, so...
Can this creature do anything as a bonus action?
Cry.
Yeah.
We've established crying is a bonus action.
Oh, also, its hit point total is reduced by that 53.
I don't
Until-
think that's gonna matter
Oh.
that much.
Until remove disease is...
It's reflecting upon your past mistakes considered a bonus action.
He can live his
Well-
entire life over as a bonus action.
The Oni only grumbles and whines. Jack, it is now your turn.
Does he look threatening?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not one of those misunderstood bullshit. Okay.
He did initiate the combat.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking gut this motherfucker with my sword. I'm gonna put myself into him.
Oh no.
Crazy.
My penis. Anyway, give me a second.
Hey! You're compensating for something, big dick?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to stab him. Actually, I think I get 2 attacks now, right? Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I swapped out my Eldritch Ricochet for Thirsting Blade, so I get 2 attacks when I make the attack action now.
Do both of those get the sneak attack since you have
Nope,
advantage
but
on
they
both?
get the fire damage. No, you only get 1 sneak attack per round,
Gotcha.
but they both get fire damage if I hit. First hit's going to be a 19.
That hits.
Second hit's going to be a 24.
Yep.
All right, first hit is going to be 2d6. That's going to be 9 piercing, 7 fire, and 10 sneak attack. So a total of 26. I don't know if the fire
Fuck
does
me,
anything
man.
more or less to him.
Jesus Christ.
And then the second attack is going to be another 15 damage. So that's 41 total.
The next time I do a random encounter,
Uh-huh.
there's just gonna be 7 of these things.
I mean, an Oni's definitely not up to our level. It is not. He was a fool. To think
Yeah.
he could,
Yeah,
Listen,
what I
he-
understand is there's one thing we're really good at, and it's killing things. Everything else,
Listen,
daily
understand.
living, conversations with normal people, not killing, we're not too hot. But when it comes to straight killing, we got that.
the thing to understand is that we're fucking ripped.
Yeah.
come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped.
All right, Ross, calm down.
The Oni fucked around and found out.
Just a
He
little
sure
bit.
did. I kind of feel a little bad for him. That's a lie. I do not.
Let me just quickly look up the stats for a night hag.
Okay. Any
kidding.
particular reason you want to do that? You want to talk about why you're doing that?
Joke's on you, didn't we murder like 3 of those
We sure
in
did.
Barovia?
We super fucked at least one.
Is that one of those people I threw off the broom and stole it?
No,
No,
that was
those
a
were
witch.
witches.
Those were witches. Oh, that's right. I have a flying broom still.
No, the hags were the ones that somehow we inexplicably rescued the children and got out of the house, and that plan didn't blow up in our faces.
Yeah, you guys did very well with that, and I'm still mad about it.
Oh yeah, when I threw the children out the roof.
Yeah. I still don't know how the hell we did that without it
That
blowing
really,
up in our face.
that really should have killed them.
That shouldn't
Anyway.
have worked.
Ilphelodel, it is now your turn.
I'm
The Oni is not okay.
gonna have darts attack it.
Okay.
I
Let me
should have
find
added
the
the one
special
extra
D20.
D6 for my hex. I should have done hex before I did all that. Remind me to do my hexes from now on. The rest of my party.
You can do hexes.
Yeah, I can hex for an extra D6.
What does hex do?
I
What is hex-
makes it
what
lets
is
me
it?
do an extra D6.
But I mean, like, what is?
It's a curse. It's a bonus action.
Oh, so you can curse people now.
Yeah. There's no save for it either, which is pretty great.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And you're not evil.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Darts is it's a base of 18. I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit.
It does.
Let me find.
The shovel.
He's got a +4. And yeah, he's using the shovel.
Oh yeah, he's using the shovel.
Like, I'm just gonna say at this point we've reinforced that thing to where it's like it's an actual weapon and not just a tool.
Oh, dude, medieval shovels are like perfect for weapons. Like they're basically flat. They're big,
Hey Jake,
heavy, made out of
consume
iron.
your microphone a bit. You are very low.
Ah.
There you go. Swallow.
Hold on, let me see. I do more damage, or he does more damage, or something because of my. Adds my proficiency bonus to his damage rolls. Sick. So this is gonna hurt because he rolled max. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's our proficiency bonus at level? It's like plus.
I don't think it's gone up yet, has it? Not in a while.
Is it +3 still?
I think so.
I'm at 11th and mine says 4.
Oh, maybe our proficiency bonus did go up recently.
I've got the player's handbook right now. Let me check.
That's the same for everybody, right?
Oh yeah, it went up
Yeah.
to +4 at level 9.
Oh shit. Okay. Mine
So-
does it automatically.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage from darts.
This was for.
With
Nick,
Alright,
are you
the doom
using?
shovel.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Nick, are you still using D&D Beyond for your rolls?
For my rolls, no.
Yeah.
I have Roll20 open for my
Okay.
character, but I use a separate website for my rolls.
Make sure that your Roll20 is showing a +4 bonus to your proficiency.
Proficiency? Yeah, no, it is.
Okay, good.
I have. When I look at my attack rolls, I already have the little calculation set up for
Good. I just
what
want to
my-
make sure because I know you've had trouble with proficiency in the past.
Yeah.
Jake, go ahead and describe how darts kills the ogre or the Oni.
So Ilphelodel's just gonna start striding towards the Oni and like point a finger at it, and like darts kind of like comes out from behind Ilphelodel with kind of like, you know, that hunched over sort of like henchman stride,
Mhm.
and then basically just walks up, winds up really deep, and then just swings the shovel and just like knocks off the Oni's lower jaw.
Yeah, so with
Jesus.
just a meaty thwack, the jaw
Yeah.
just flies off, lands in the mud somewhere, as the Oni falls to its knees and then falls forward, just bleeding profusely from its face.
Why do I picture darts doing like a full rotation on a spine?
Are we?
Ilphelodel is gonna keep walking up to it, and then he's gonna hold out the Gulthias staff and like tap it and cast Spare the Dying.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Let me also
Ah.
add.
Not really.
Um,
I know what he's gonna do. It's because I was about to ask him, "Hey, can you make that an undead?"
I'm not sure if the
It's a
size
demon.
category will work, but I was gonna add that Ilphelodel is like he's ditched the old crummy like necromancer robes that he had, and now he's just wearing like this like very what's the word I'm looking for? Like a black doublet with like a high collar and like brocade.
He's looking like an edgelord.
They now call you Saruman.
Does it say butt ass on the back of it?
I wish. No, it says love pink.
Wow.
No, but yeah, it's just like very like it's not Victorian. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
Edwardian?
I think so. Like anyway,
You're thinking like
got, like,
Dorian
the-
Gray era.
I don't know shit about Dorian Gray. Let me Google that real quick.
He really liked his own reflection for some reason.
Or Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Kinda. But anyway, the
Or
important
that
part.
one goth guy from the IT crowd.
The important part is that he looks dope as fuck.
Dope.
And but he walks up to the Oni, taps him with the staff, kind of like very like nonchalantly, like he's like nudging aside a stone out of his way or something, and casts Spare the Dying. And then he just stands over it, like looking down at the Oni, and just says, "Today was not your day, was it?"
No.
Sorry. I just picture Mother Jaw going, oh. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
I swear to God, Elfel, you need to fucking really, Elfel, you need to have a zinger ready, right? God damn it! If you need to bring this home, all right?
This may fuck this up for me, so help me God.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever considered honest work?
No.
Ilphelodel's gonna glance over at Darts, who's still holding the bloody shovel, and then look back at the Oni. Have you tried reconsidering?
I only work for the mistress.
Oh. Glad you said that. Who's the mistress?
Spits at you.
All right.
Darts. Come closer. And Darts just like leans over him menacingly holding the shovel. I want you to re-answer that question, but I want you to give an answer that won't result in your head decorating my boots. In splatter form.
I'm gonna kill you.
Make-
Is the question? Is the thing.
Make a persuasion check, I guess.
Would that be
I feel-
intimidation?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
sounds like
intimidation.
Which they're I think they're both at charisma anyway. So
Can Darts assist me?
Yes.
Cool. That's a 15.
Given his predicament, I'll say that passes. And he says, "What kind of work?"
No. Not that question. Who is the mistress? We're past that.
So we're past that, buddy.
You closed that door when you flapped your half mouth.
Jesus.
Oh, he just flapped it all everywhere. Sonia's gonna try to hype
that-
man Elfel.
He's
Her,
I'll make it bleed.
Flap it everywhere.
her name is
Soup.
Nanny Yolanta.
Where can I
Who?
find her?
More like Nanny, you're dead, huh?
Eh,
I'm
that
fucking
wasn't that
trying.
good.
it's not,
There's not a lot to work with here, you know?
it's not great.
Says, deep in the high forest, there's a tree known as the Grandfather Tree.
Interesting. Did she send you to waylay us specifically?
No, only wayward travelers.
Do you think that we are wayward travelers?
I mean, we literally are wayward travelers.
Are we? We know where we're going. We're not wayward.
You know,
Yeah, but we're on our way.
that's a DM error. I didn't know wayward meant lost. So,
Oh, I always thought wayward meant you're just like on a long journey.
No, it means you're lost.
Oh, it means you lost.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Specifically, merchants.
She wants money then.
Or stuff.
He nods.
For what?
To pay back the several deals that she's made.
Damn it. Yeah, so she's fucking. So she's just in debt to the mob.
It's so boring that all they ever want is money. God.
What is she making deals for? An alliance?
To stay in the good graces of archdevils.
Oh.
How would you like to work for somebody who doesn't serve devils?
As long
Okay,
as
hey,
I get-
Before you ask him that, you might want to consider the party that you're dealing with.
I mean, technically, he'd still be doing it. In some way or form.
He doesn't need to know.
Alright. You do you, fam.
So what does he say?
He says, fuck. I don't know. Shit.
Fucking shit sound about right.
Do I want to give you guys an Oni NPC? Not really.
Watch, we're just gonna turn him into a chef.
I think we're either gonna get an Oni NPC or we're gonna get a skeleton NPC. So, you know.
I mean, all I'm gonna say.
We can
I'm
always
not-
turn him into a Pez dispenser.
I'm not trying to give you an out here, but if she's powerful enough to convert with archdevils, she's probably powerful enough to have been scrying on this whole situation and have a way to kill him before he can ask. Or answer, rather.
I don't think there's any spell that just like just a kill cheat code for someone like across miles.
She's a god. I don't think she's a god, though.
That's why you hand wave it, because she's the villainess.
He says, just kill me. I don't have a bottom jaw.
Ha ha!
That can be repaired.
I don't have a bottom jaw.
You son of a bitch, I was taking a drink.
What if I told you that could be remedied?
Bullshit.
I don't believe you.
Don't you believe it?
Listen, all I'm saying is that an Oni chef working in our establishment would be fucking hilarious.
What do you do when you're not
Hell
attacking people? What do you like
yeah.
to do? What do you do for fun?
I'm gonna go over and pick up his bottom jaw and walk over to him and like, I'm a cleric. I can put this back on.
No,
What-
it'd be
what do you-
way
what do you
cooler
like
if we
to do
attach
for
a
fun?
metal one.
We could do that too.
Mr. Oni?
My allegiance is tied to her.
Yeah, but your allegiance sucks, and I don't like it. And if you have that allegiance, we're probably just going to kill you. So instead of being a dead ally to someone who doesn't care if you live or die, how about you work for us and have a good life, a decent
And be our chef.
and do something you enjoy. Do you enjoy dying for a cause? I just look at him very plainly.
Yes.
All right, I fucking put my sword in his heart. Fuck him.
Does anyone have any objections to that?
Nah.
I was just gonna have darts shovel him to death.
I think I say as I resummon the sword. I guess I just pull it out. As I'm shoving into his heart, I'm saying you're not going to get any rest. And
I'll be back.
Shh.
I wouldn't be sure about that. I'm gonna use your body.
Oh, gross.
Alright, so now there's a dead Oni at your feet.
You notice how more often than not these interrogations don't tend to go anywhere?
I mean,
We've done this a
If
bunch
they're
of times.
These righteous motherfuckers think they're the fucking end of the bee's knees end of the world, but they all die the same.
we learned some info. I mean, that's not nothing.
Yeah, but you can't change someone's mind who doesn't want to be changed. And sometimes you just have people that are like that.
I mean, you can. It's called mind control. It's like a 4th level spell or whatever.
Literally change someone's mind.
I mean, there's a lot of ethically questionable things about that, but
That dialogue went so long, my mouse went to sleep.
Eh.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I think
the Oni has been killed.
I'm gonna try to see if we can find those people. Are they gone?
You don't see them anywhere near this area.
Are there any
Not
other tracks?
within the immediate vicinity.
I assumed Ilphelodel was going to raise us a giant skeleton.
Unfortunately, I can't. It has to be small or medium.
God damn it.
And no, you don't see any other tracks. Or drag, like indentations from dragging.
Interesting. I will, I think we may have lost them. And he doesn't have anything on him.
He has just like a golden amulet that he wore around his neck.
Does it look like anything important?
No.
I'll take it.
Alright, it's worth about 5 gold pieces on its own.
Okay.
It's just a golden amulet on some cloth.
Weird. And no kids? Or no kids. What the fuck? I don't know why I thought kids. He doesn't have a wallet. Doesn't say his kids. He doesn't have a passport. Nothing like that.
Nope.
Okay.
No crispy 4x3s.
Damn.
4x3s? Is that wallet size? I don't know.
What about his prison wallet?
That's gross.
Check his butthole. See if he's got anything saved there.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant, and thematically, for my sake, it appears in the form of a. I mean, well, it doesn't really appear, but functionally, it's as if I'm summoning a ghost, rather than creating some sort of invisible servant.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna conjure up a ghost, and I'm gonna tell it to search for missing travelers in the area. I'm also gonna bring out the homunculus because he can go farther.
Hey, boss.
I love that voice, and I don't know why.
I want you to look for missing travelers.
Any kind of travelers?
Ones that aren't us.
Gotcha. Does what form is their homunculus in?
A homunculus.
Okay, but does it like fly or does it walk?
Can homunculi fly?
They can.
If
They
they
can
that
have
would
bat
be
wings.
a crying shame.
Let me pull it up right here. They can fly 40 feet, so yeah. He's gonna go
Okay.
flying.
Yeah, so he just takes off in a random direction.
So we
How
just
long do you? Yeah, I was gonna say, how long do you wait?
Languages. Understands the language of its creator but can't speak, but has a telepathic bond. So I like to think that Ilphelodel came up with that Boston accent. And that's just how he hears it. That's very good.
How long does everybody else want to wait?
I'll give it an hour.
yeah.
At least we said we were going to give it an hour. Or at least I said we were going to give it an hour.
I was thinking
That
an
works.
hour at the longest, a short rest.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys can gain the benefits of a short rest if you need it.
I don't even think we
I
take
actually
any
wasn't able-
damage.
I wasn't actually able to do anything. Thanks, Sonia.
I mean, I need a long rest to get my spells back, but we ain't staying that long.
But after the hour, your homunculus comes back and says, I didn't see no one anywhere around.
Well, crying shame. We tried our best. Let's go.
We tried our best.
He lands on your shoulder as you guys start walking back to the wagon.
All right, let's get out of here then.
The unseen servant fizzles out after I move 60 feet away from him.
Got it. Alright. So, you guys are back on the long road. You skirt around the dead horses in the crashed wagon. Varroth, I assume you go back to sleep?
Yep.
Cool. Because Varroth,
Oh no.
as you dream, you find yourself wandering in a plain of gray and black. The trees around you are twisted, gnarled versions of what you would see in Faerun. In the middle of the road you're wandering is a large skull half peeking out of the lifeless dirt staring at you.
What
You
kind?
feel a pull... What?
I say, what kind of skull?
Human.
Okay.
You feel a pull to the left, and when you turn, you see in the distance the silhouette of a castle looming high above the plain. An eerie green light emanates from the top and is shooting into the sky. As you tread closer, it appears to grow exponentially closer with each step until, after about what feels like 10 minutes, you're at the base of this castle. The steps leading up to the front doors are cracked, broken, and difficult to navigate, but you make it to the large obsidian stone doors. Or large obsidian doors. Obsidian is glass, not stone. Before you can place your hand on the handle, they begin to open, screeching against the stone floor. Inside, you see a throne room filled with dead vegetation. Everything else is pitch black, and you take a few steps forward, and from the darkness you see this pale porcelain mask floating at eye level to you.
Well, this ain't the freakiest fucking thing I've ever dreamed or anything. And I didn't even drink.
A calm voice speaks. That's because you're only half dreaming.
I'm gonna assume that came from the mask in front of me.
Yep.
Which tracks for this being a dream. Okay. If I'm only half dreaming, am I actually physically here? Wherever here is?
Metaphysically.
Okay. Follow up. Where is here?
You are in the Shadowfell.
Do I know that? Know what that is?
You can make an Arcana check.
Alright, well, what's my bonus there? Uh, 12. Didn't roll real well.
You know it as the dark reflection of the prime material plane.
Okay. Hmm. Think I'm gonna regret this one. Who are you?
I am the Raven Queen.
Yeah. Crap, that's what I thought. Okay. Why am I here?
Varroth. I was getting to that. It is disappointing, Varroth, that I do not own your soul quite yet. However, I understand that you still have a duty to fulfill, and I should have told you about this sooner. You see, the Shadowfell has areas carved out by great walls of mist, and each of those areas is ruled by a Dark Lord. There's
Uh-oh.
there's one I crave to own so dearly. I wish to obtain the soul of Strahd von Zarovich.
Uh-oh.
Oh. But we killed him already.
Complication.
It would appear that you have killed him, but you see, Strahd was not destroyed completely, for his curse is to be reborn from the mists and terrorize Barovia after they experience a small ray of hope. And every time he returns, he grows more sadistic and fierce. He can be destroyed, and your group does have the necessary weaponry. It is a matter of how he must be destroyed. When you defeated him, he was not in his coffin. The one that was in his tomb was a decoy. And I'm afraid that when he returned, he made a dangerous ally from a nearby domain that arrived when the mists were briefly away.
Again, here's another one I'm going to regret. Who's the ally?
I do not know their name,
Oh, that doesn't help.
but I do know that it is an illithid.
You know, you just keep making this sound so much better by the minute.
Varroth, you know that your destiny is that you and Strahd are destined to slay each other in battle.
That I didn't know that, but okay.
To aid you, I can bestow upon you immense power. It is
Okay.
up to you whether or not you accept this gift.
What would this gift entail?
Magic beyond what you currently wield. Access to more esoteric spells.
I can't say I'm not against having more ways to take care of problems. But mind flayers,
I understand that the task I ask of you is tough. However, it is what the fates have decided for you. And you must abide.
is there any additional price other than having to tangle with mind flayers?
No. Just know that once you and Strahd are slain, I will have ownership over both of your souls.
You know what? That's a gamble I'm willing to take.
Fucking whatever.
All right.
A shadowy tendril spills out of the eye socket, the right eye socket of this mask, and surrounds you, and you hear, "I, the Raven Queen, bestow upon you, Varroth Coleryx McCosran, the power to bring down Strahd von Zarovich and ferry his soul to me. Make me proud."
I'll try.
You are then shunted miles out of the castle into the middle of a dead gray forest you began. And then you wake up.
Okay. Are we? Is it like dawn now, or?
Not quite yet. It's just your time for the watch.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. That. Do I notice anything right away? Like.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
We'll talk about it off mic.
Gotcha.
All right.
Is it after my watch?
Yeah.
Do I notice anything about him that's different?
Varroth's scales are a slightly darker hue.
You okay, bud?
And that's not a trick of the light either. It's very noticeable.
You alright, bud?
Yeah.
You look a little different. I don't know anything about Dragonborn physiology, but are you sick? Are you feeling okay?
Feel fine.
Okay. All right, it's your watch. I'm going to bed, and I jump back into the hot tub.
Get cozy.
Take a nap. Become a human prune by the end of by the beginning of the next morning.
Ooh, actually, Varroth, if you don't want your scales to be noticeably darker, there is a table that we can roll on. For the binding mark.
Let's look and see what's on there. And if I don't like any of it, we can stick with the darkened scales.
Okay, let me see if I can copy and paste this to you. Alright, check your DMs.
I am. I'll go with number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would say that Jack would then have to make a perception check to notice that.
Yeah, Jack, go ahead and do that.
Sure. With a plus 11. Oh, hang on. That was with advantage. Let me fix that. That's a 14.
14. You notice that one of Varroth's eyes are completely black.
Oh. Did you pop a blood vessel?
No.
Your eye. I point to my eye.
What about it?
I do a disguise self to look like I put up your face and show the eye.
I want his face.
Whoa.
I want to take his face.
Yeah, your eye's like weirdly black for some reason. Also, aga, 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 aga. I've always wanted to do that.
the clone of Varroth is just jaw flapping wildly. Like a fucking South Park Canadian.
It's only now. Here's the thing: the disguise self. It's only his head, so it's like his big head on my tiny body, and I just That's all.
Oh.
And then I tear it off like a mask.
Oh.
That's not traumatizing at all. watching someone tear your own face off of their body.
Right. So that's part of it, huh? All right.
All right.
You okay?
As you-
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm good.
All right. Keep an eye on that.
Ha
I didn't mean that. Okay. I go to bed.
All right. Varroth, your watch. Nothing of incident happens during it.
All right.
You do notice ravens flying by every now and again.
Makes sense.
Other than that, no spooky monsters come out and try to eat you, which is always a plus.
Agreed.
And by the time morning comes around, you reach Red Larch. Red Larch is a quaint, quiet little village nestled just outside of the Crypt Garden Forest at the base of the Sword Mountains.
Say that forest name again?
Crypt Garden Forest.
Nice. All right.
Crypt with a K, by the way.
Is
Like
it
Mortal Kombat.
is every day like the one before?
Well, there must be more than this potential life. You're asking.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Beauty and the Beast, you uncultured fuck.
I haven't watched Beauty and the Beast in like several years.
Bad.
And that sounds like a personal problem. It's
It
one of the
actually
best.
is. It's a good movie. I need to watch it again.
It's all right. Don't watch the live action. It's not very good.
No, watch a cartoon.
I was not planning on watching the live action one.
I hate we live in a world where you have to say that though.
Yeah.
You pass by several residences and then some shops. There's a wagon works called Thaloran's Safe Journeys, a weapons shop called Ironhead Arms, and then you finally come to a 2-story building. The sign above the door reads the Dran Courtier, and beneath that is a haphazardly tacked on secondary sign featuring the letters A and I overlapped. You recognize it as the logo for Acquisitions Incorporated.
I don't recognize shit.
I'm talking to Varroth.
Oh, right. I'm still asleep.
Okay.
So, I've checked out like for a while now, and apparently I don't have keen mind. So what the fuck are we doing here again?
Jack wanted to try cornerstones.
Is that
We're
I
on
was
vacation.
I was literally thinking that, and then another thought in my head went, "Well, that can't possibly be the only reason we went on a fucking day-long drive through a shit
Yeah, man.
forest."
Cornerstones. We're on vacation, baby.
I'm gonna bang on the side of the wagon and tell everybody, wake up, put your clothes on.
We on vacay, baby.
We're in town.
We all
can't
have
walk
our-
around naked.
robe.
You can't. We all have our clothes on because you let out the water, and at no point did any of those conversations did you say, "Then I refilled it."
I
Telling you to
filled
heat it
it
up.
back up.
I
filled
assumed
it
that was a
up.
given.
Yeah, same actually.
Because that's just who we is.
So we're gonna come up to the middle of town. Everyone's gonna open the doors, and the water's just gonna.
No, there's no. Okay, it's not a covered wagon. It's not that kind of wagon.
No, fuck
It's-
you. That's what we
literally-
said.
I said it several times now. It is literally it's like a box on wheels that's lacquered so none of the water can get out and just filled to the top with water.
No, see, I want it just to be a carriage that we lacquered, and so you can't actually open the doors. You can only like roll down the windows.
That's crazy. That is crazy. You are
Oh, that's
crazy.
where you draw. That's where you draw the line.
Yes.
Mine's way
that.
more funny.
I kind of have to side with Sonia here. You draw the line at making it a covered carriage.
Yes. It's not a carriage. It's a wagon. I've said wagon every time we've done that.
That it's noted in my notes as a wagon.
Damn it.
All right.
Wagon.
Anyway, Varroth pounds on the side of the wagon, yelling at everyone to wake up and put your clothes on.
Okay, I put on a bathrobe. I am on vacation.
Jack, you're in public.
I'm
At
on
least put
vacation.
pants on.
I will put on just a pair of cotton breeches.
It's also really cold outside.
Is it cold?
I assume it is.
It's like in the lower 60s.
Okay, fine. I will
Cold
put
enough
on.
that if you're
I will
getting
put on
out
the rest of
while
my gear.
being water.
It's not like I'm gonna be swordless. I can't be disarmed.
You can if your arms are ripped off.
This is
Get it?
Good night, everybody.
I will put on the rest of my gear and hop out of the wagon.
All right, what about the other two, Sonia and Ilphelodel?
And I'm just putting on my normal clothes and going off the wagon.
I tell Darts to guard the wagon.
He gives you a salute. And then he stands guard with the shovel just kind of resting on his shoulder. You know, he's got it up.
Does your shovel hang low?
All right, so you guys...
Are you attached to the name Darts?
Yes.
Because I feel like at this point, like, this is making it appropriate. Call him like the Shoveler or like William H. Macy or something.
Damn,
The Shoveler.
it's a good name.
So, Paul Levesque?
Ah!
Damn. Ha
Take that, Triple
The
H.
man of many H's.
Are you telling me that after every single time he shovels, Darts would then do the DMX fucking X, right? Because that sounds good to me.
The crotch chop.
That sounds great to fucking me, man.
I mean, it actually is kind of dope.
Yep.
All right, so are you guys entering the Dran Courtier?
Yeah.
All right. Beyond the front door, you see a perfectly ordinary inn. Its common room featuring 5 round tables. 2 of those tables are occupied by typical patrons, while 2 other people stand at the bar. A sleek house cat sizes you up as it paces across the floor, stalking some unseen prey. 2 male humans are quietly eating a meal at one of the common room tables, while a young male and female human and an elderly female sit at another. A fireplace occupies the corner closest to the door, burning brightly, and a chandelier above the common room provides additional light from its tall candles. Hanging over the fireplace is a portrait of 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. Next to the fireplace is an unoccupied raised stage where a bard might strike up a tune. The bar is to your left, where a half-elf in heavy leather duster receives a drink from a tall female elf wearing a gold medallion. Stairs beyond the bar lead up to a balcony on the 2nd floor. 8 doors along the upstairs hallway likely lead to bedrooms. The woman tending the bar is also wearing full plate mail armor as if she's prepared to run out into battle at the drop of a hat. The half-elf stands from the bar and walks towards the front door, taking a bite out of a square pastry.
I will go up to the bar and I'll put the flyer down and say, "Yo, what up?"
She looks up. She sets down the glass that she was cleaning. She looks up and says, "I assume you're here for Cornerstone season."
Yeah, we got this flyer and we figured we would go on vacation. We're on vacay.
Oh well, I'm pleased that you chose Red Larch.
And when she looks at us, she sees Dad, who's very happy that he got his way, and the rest of the family who could not give less of a fuck and clearly don't want to be here. That's how you know it's a vacation.
You're not even wrong. I'm Jack. This is Sonia, Varroth, Ilphelodel, and did you bring in? You didn't bring in.
I would hope not.
Did you?
Seems like bad etiquette.
Yeah.
Poor form.
Is there some kind of battle that we're not aware of?
What do you mean?
I look at her armor. You were
Oh,
ready for a fight.
I'm a worshiper of Timora.
Oh.
Yo, who
And-
that?
Oh.
She's the goddess of luck.
Oh, cool.
So you feel that you feel that you worship your goddess by being as prepared as possible?
Well, you see, my son also owns an adventuring company, and this is one of its many one of its many franchisee locations.
Oh, I see.
And
So he's like,
does
okay, I see
that
how it is.
draw problems for you?
Well, I mean, if it's an adventure
From time
place,
to time.
you want to be like, set up and ready, right? You want to be like,
It seems like you deal with a lot of issues if you are constantly wearing armor.
Jack, you're asking a lot of questions for someone who just wants to
I
get some
just think
fucking
it's a little
cornerstone.
odd that I don't think I've ever seen a bartender in full plate mail before. Get off my
Really?
back!
Really? I've seen that a few times.
I don't believe you.
She hands out. She holds out her hand towards you, Jack. Says, "You can call me Prophet.
I take her hand. No, hello, Prophet. It's nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well." Cornerstones are 5 gold apiece, and we have many different flavors.
They must be really good.
We have a bunch of fruity flavors. We have strawberry, cherry, apple, grape.
How much were they?
5 gold.
That's expensive.
I'd throw down 100 gold. I want all the cornerstones.
Jesus. Well, that's 20. You get 20 cornerstones. That's still a lot of cornerstones. Do you have like a special for getting a bunch of them in like a box?
Like 2 dozen. Okay, so look. Okay, I want a half a dozen of the glazed, and then a half a dozen of the unglazed, and then I'll take and then I'll take 2 dozen that's mixed.
That is going to take a while, if you're willing to wait.
Yeah, we got all day.
Is this true?
I'll get started on those.
All right.
Yeah.
And then she heads into the kitchen area.
I'm gonna sit Sonia down at the table real quick. Sonia, I get you want these tasty pastries.
No, look, shut the fuck up.
No,
I bought all of them.
I'm not done.
I bought all of them because I don't want to hear Jack talking about how he didn't get to try that one cornerstone that was a no. So I just bought all of them. And we did
That's
them.
fair. That's fair. But this is a small town. The amount of money you are spending can completely jack their economy.
That's
Hey,
great. As
I
soon as we
resent
leave
that.
this town, it doesn't exist to me anymore. Just like every other town we visited.
That's fucked up.
Can you point to Barovia on a map?
It's in a different dimension.
Can you point to it on a map?
Not every city we
Sounds
visit
like
is in a different dimension,
What
Sonia.
I
Do you
think.
think that's how cities work?
Well, so far I'm batting 100.
No, you're not. We were in a different
Point to
plane.
Barovia.
I just pull up a map. I'm sure there's one easy to find. I put it on the table and I point to Waterdeep.
We're not
what
leaving
is
one.
that?
Yeah, but we keep going back to Waterdeep. All right, it's
that place looks like
Waterdeep's still loaded in the internal memory. All
And
right.
then I point to the other. I point to the place where you created the pyramid. Yeah,
No.
weird. These places exist. Weird.
Oh, that's still fucking loaded in. All right, it's fucking. Well, no. Point to me to where the fucking goddamn fucking underground castle is. Tell me that still exists. Let's go visit it. I bet we won't because it doesn't exist anymore.
The what?
The underground castle.
The
I
Citadel?
point like a mile or two up the road from the pyramid.
I bet
I
we
assure
won't.
you, it's right there.
All right,
We have a weird sense of how things work.
not really.
Yeah.
Ilphelodel, what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm outside peeing behind a tree.
Is there a barmaid anywhere while the
Is that what you call
Kiefer is making the cornerstones?
You look around, you don't see one present, no.
Crap.
Do you want something?
Sonia's driving me to drink again.
Hey, Propha, can we get something to drink while we wait?
Sure, what would you like?
Strongest thing you have.
A beer? And a beer, I mean.
Plus beer, yes.
All right, let me look at the menu that I drew up for this.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I'll be real with you, Chief. I don't think you gotta think too hard about this. You can probably literally say she gives Varroth something really strong if you'd be happy.
She comes back with wait, did you want a flagon?
Yeah.
She comes back with a flagon of this silvery brew. And she says, "This is Lord's favor. Get you real fucked up."
Sounds good to me.
How much is
Sounds
it?
like she knows that from experience.
It's 5 silver.
Cool.
I'll give her a gold
Down.
piece and tell her to keep it.
I give her a gold piece and say, keep them coming from.
Got it.
Oh boy.
Now that I turn to her as I walk out and go, I bet that'll shut you up, and then I walk.
What is up
The
with
fella.
you?
Ilphelodel, are you still outside? Or have you come back in?
I guess, yeah. No. Ilphelodel, is at a shop somewhere.
Okay.
Is there
There,
anybody selling beeswax and or clay?
Beeswax and or clay.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably I'm assuming these are spell components?
Something like that.
They
Yeah,
might.
there's probably a component stand somewhere.
Beeswax and clay sandwich.
I need a Okay, I'm gonna buy all of it.
Beeswax
All of
and
it.
clay over rice.
All of their beeswax and clay, yes.
Okay.
Sir, what I think you thought I said was I would
I
like
want
a lot of beeswax and clay.
What
What
I
I
said
said
was
was bring me
all.
all of the beeswax and clay that you have.
And
The
And,
halfling you're buying this from just says, "Well, that'll be about 10 gold pieces
sure
for
thing.
all of it."
Can I also get perhaps 10
The fellow
yards
making
of
himself a girlfriend, didn't he?
10 yards of either canvas or burlap, preferably
That's-
canvas.
It's disgusting. He only creates mancer.
That would be at the clothing shop down the road.
Thank you. I'm gonna go
No,
and
thank you very
buy
much
it.
for your business. He pockets the pouch of 10 gold.
Man,
you
that
gave
might
him.
be the most like real, honest fucking person we bought shit from. Everyone else is either asking us for shit or being shifty, trying to sell us drugs. That's the first person we bought something for, and it was just a transaction that happened.
Hey, listen. You're the one that specifically wanted to visit a shady alchemist shop. I don't
You
want to
did.
hear shit.
All right, I'm gonna go
This
buy
is correct.
about 10 yards of canvas.
Canvas.
Yep.
I don't know how valuable canvas is in general.
Well, according to Bethesda, it's incredibly scarce.
Well, this is not a Bethesda game.
Thank God.
How much is 10 yards of Wait,
It's-
that's Vancus. I meant to spell canvas.
It's not a lot, man. It's not that much. If it is expensive, it's probably not that much more expensive than probably like cotton or wool.
Okay. The human that runs this
Oh.
shop.
1 square yard of canvas is 1 silver piece. This is in the player's handbook under trade goods, page 157.
Nice. Now I have to factor in square feet.
I mean, just say 1 silver piece per like
Give me
once
10
one.
square miles.
I mean, it said 1 square yard of canvas. I asked for 10
1
yards.
square yard, 10.
Yeah. How much is velour?
So it would just be 1 gold piece for 10 yards of canvas.
Cool.
Sweet, sweet velour.
I'm
So yeah,
curious,
the human
because
running the clothing shop just says, 10 yards, that'll be 1 gold piece.
Neato, thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
Can I get a spool of thread as well? Actually, no, I have some. Never mind. Ignore that. Belay that. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to the wagon.
Okay. When you reach the wagon, you notice that the porch outside of the Dran Courtier has been crowded by goblins and hobgoblins.
What the heck?
Oh, don't tell me you're one of those people.
So I'm already drunk and I'm surrounded by goblins and hobgoblins?
Oh, you're not on the porch. You're inside the Dran Courtier.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna stay back and I want to see what they're trying to do. Like if they're
Don't be racist.
looking for goober stuff, or if they're just here to have a good time.
You see one of them. He has kind of slicked back black hair, and he's peering in through the window, and he just says, "All right, they've got the Dragonborn in there, so this is definitely them."
Oh.
And he kicks open the front door, and he says, "Stop right where you are, Acquisitions Incorporated. We
Fuck
have you
no.
completely surrounded."
And then I cast.
Don't
Enervation.
stop! Okay, that's fine. I was
I look
real worried you were gonna start summoning a demon.
I look up, and as soon as they say acquisitions, I'm like, oh, they're not talking to us, and I just immediately go back to my
Yeah. It's like it's not us.
It's not us. Fucking, I don't care.
Wait, I was outside, so was I just watching like a bunch
No,
of
you're
goblins?
inside.
No, remember I said I walked. I said like I bought
No,
him a
Sonia
drink
said
and
she
then
walked
left.
out.
Oh. Well, yeah, this would happen as you were walking out then.
Okay. Well, then I just continue walking out because I'm not. I don't know who that is. It's not us.
Wait, why are you walking away? Listen to me. Pay attention to me.
I'm sorry. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Are you not a part of Acquisitions Incorporated?
Oh no. No.
She's with us.
I'm a freelancer. I'm not part of any like official business regimen.
He turns around. He looks at one of the hobgoblins and he just says, Did we accidentally end up on like another dimension or something? They have the Dragonborn.
Shit! I never thought about it. Fuck! Acquisition thinks like a monk and a wizard and a dragonborn and like what? Fuck, man. That just hit me. That's fucking real close to us.
They have a Dragonborn.
So are you? Hold up. Are you saying all Dragonborn look alike?
Are you not Dinar Blitzen?
No. Are you saying we all look alike? You racist little creep.
Well, I mean,
My name is Splugoth the Returned.
I really don't care who you are. You racist.
yeah.
I am not racist.
You
I
just
mean, it's a
assumed
little
all
bit racist.
Dragonborn looked alike.
A little bit racist, man.
That's fucked up.
It's not great.
I think if you're racist in this town, we're legally obligated to murder you.
No, we don't live here. We can't make up rules. We saw. Hey, if you're looking for Acquisitions Incorporated, I saw a sign with that logo like a while. Like, then I point him towards where we saw it.
It's literally
on the front of this building.
It's
On the
literally
front of this
building?
building.
I thought we passed a building and then got to this one. I didn't know it was this one. Okay. So yeah, so I lead him outside and show him the front of a building and say, "You probably want to come here."
What?
He turns to his cadre. He just says, "Search the upper bedrooms. One of them's got to be here."
Is this like a legal thing you guys are doing?
Yeah.
No.
Because I have to tell you that before I let that answer officialize, I do have to tell you that if you do say no, me and my friends are probably gonna kill you.
Or at least rough you up pretty bad.
And I don't think we've ever actually. I think I'm the only person who's ever actually dealt with a problem that hasn't involved murder
You know,
yet.
maybe we should talk to the proprietor of the place.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Hey! Oh,
Hey,
fuck,
Profa! I
Profa!
think someone's here for you.
Or your boss
Who is it?
Someone looking for Acquisitions Incorporated?
It's a
Son of
bunch
a bitch!
What was your name again, you little racist creep?
1, I'm not racist. 2, my name is Splugoth the Returned.
Three, all
Splugoth
my
the
best
Returned.
And
That
3, all my
ringing the
best friends
bells?
are Dragonborn.
They're with the 6, you should probably rough them up a bit.
We got permission. Let's go.
You got permission.
And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
That's a great place to end. Hey, we got permission.
Alright. So, thank you guys very much for listening to this episode of Moral Ambiguity Blood Money. That one was fun. That was fun. It's been a couple of weeks since we last recorded, and that was fun.
Right.
So, if you want to follow us on Twitter, guess what? Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, every other podcast platform that we're on, it's all been compiled into one nice little link. That's Linktree, right? You go to linktr.ee/moral ambiguity to find everything there. However, if you don't want to do that, we're on Twitter at ambiguouspod, facebook.com/ambiguouspod, Moral Ambiguity on YouTube. So follow us on socials for updates. As far as anything, do we need to talk about anything? I know we have a holiday special coming up
Yes.
that we will be releasing on Christmas Day, just as we did last year.
Whether it gets recorded like in the next week or the next month right before Christmas, we don't know yet. But it'll go up on Christmas.
Well, I'm planning on recording that one next Sunday.
Well, there you go.
All right.
And then we might have a regular episode the day after that. So, on the 26th. So, until then, thank you guys for listening. If you, please leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or any other podcasting platform that allows ratings. Anybody have anything else to say?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please don't have any big mass gatherings for Christmas or any of the other holidays.
Be careful.
We're still in the middle of a pandemic, folks. It's not a good idea. Just skip it this year, you know?
Be smart.
Be smart.
Would you rather skip it this year and still have grandma?
Things to think about. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We love you guys.
That old
Bye.
bitch owes me money.
Bye-bye.
Probably not.
Dang.
Grandma knows what she fucking did.